defense matchup that would be compelling even if both sides were struggling. But today they come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. Welcome to the iconic Rose Bowl, home field of the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Kernstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Kick it away to get this game going. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Ohio State's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Now they feature a quarterback who had a rough outing last time. He told us he knows what he did wrong, trying to correct that. We'll see how well he can bounce back today.
Chris, I think that's it. I think it's a bounce-back opportunity for him. We know that he's capable of playing much better. More importantly, he knows that he's capable of playing much better. I think he get off to a quick start, regain that confidence, and just start getting back there and start playing football much better. You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The Buckeyes pick up enough to get a first down there. Here comes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with are defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Makes the catch. It's Miller. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake with both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in the year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
The field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So UCLA's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And each offense features a star tight end, Kirk. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch 2 tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
It's a quarterback keeper, and they'll stop him short at the line to gain.
I'll give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming third down situation.
They'll have to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Shaw. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. They got him down out near the 40.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
Throwing off play action. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, and he dropped it over the middle in some traffic there. Now brings up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Cobb. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. That's good execution of the pitch and catch to pick up the first down there. Nice conversion.
Really nice conversion here. To me, the route is what separated this play. The fact that he's able to get to this point downfield, and by the time he turned around, that ball is on him. So nice route and nice hands there to be able to pick up the first down.
The Bruins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the pass falls incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bruins.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession was settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Receiver left alone, easy completion.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be a first down. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The back's got it. They stop him, but it's a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
You'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
With the catch, it's Porter. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to throw here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. The Buckeyes looking to cash in this red zone trip. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. We expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end. Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him. Drop.
Rovers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 3. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Running back grabs it on a screen. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but a big play moves him to the 45.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
Wide open downfield. They can't stop him. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the first down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback. DTR, who just left recently, going back to Cade McNown, and, of course, Troy Aikman, one of the best to ever play the game.
The offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, UCLA.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Running play called on third and short. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Grab down the middle. It's Porter. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the right side. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now. He's got the 40. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Now it's 2nd down here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Boyd. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Oh, that one's picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And a handoff as they run the counter play. Finds room at the 30. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against a pass game. Where teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Second down after that previous play. It's press coverage now from these DBs. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The Bruins will line up to boot it away. Punter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. See if he can make something happen with the return. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. And is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Takes it all the way back for pick 6. Touchdown, Bruins.
Boy, in an instant, Chris, you go from having a chance to cut into this lead to now being down double digits after the interception return for a touchdown. What a play by this defense.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. On the move now. He's got it in the open. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Looking to pass here on second down. The sure hands. It's Porter. Gets some space around the 30. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Short return tackled at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And here's the handoff. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Buckeyes line up with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. And the back gets the football.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain. Good job there finding the back of that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective third down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the first down. Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's looking deep down the middle. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the Bruins will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. He'll field the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. The tight end has got it. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down at the 42.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st. Well, that's a beautiful run here for the 1st down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Makes the grab. It's Boyd. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking for a receiver. Pass caught. Can he get in? Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running back.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Here's the second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pop over the middle. It's Mitchell. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Bruins will have to punt this one away. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Man, I love to see linebackers in today's game. They're physical enough to be able to be in the box and defend the run because that's their main primary job. But here you can see the athletic ability to be in man coverage and be able to make a play and knock the ball away.
Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And the defense brings him down. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. This is the 6th play on the drive. And third and short to try to pick it up on the ground. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He made good on his first attempt. This one is from 40 yards away. missed it. The kick is no good. And the lead remains 10 after that miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the UCLA offense takes the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And they'll give it to the back. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Grab down the middle. It's Cobb.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The Bruins are going to keep this drive rolling.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Caught over the middle. It's Cobb. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
And it's a first down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. Still no answer for the passing game.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Nice grab. It's Porter. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The Buckeyes will send the punt team onto the field. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. He made the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pressure is coming. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Returner looking to create better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The player is down injured after that last play. They take a timeout or they check him out. Important 2nd down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. 1st down, looking for more now. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
Bringing pressure. He's going to take off. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away, and that's not going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They'll play enough for a 1st down. The offense set up at the 43.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Single back takes the handoff.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Off play action. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Porter. Finding some room at the 25. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. He's running out of time here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Try and muscle for the first down. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they've regained the lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. You'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's sharp. They get him down, and the game moves the ball to the +40.
You talk about a memorable game for a wide receiver. This guy continues to show why he's one of the best in the country. Already 3 touchdowns on the day, and now just tacking on more yardage.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Here's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And the Bruins will send their punt team onto the field. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Second down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Boyd. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They're going to run it. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Caught near the sticks. It's Roberts. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Breaks free. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Porter. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Handoff here from the shotgun. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Start of the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. They'll hand it off. And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Makes it look easy.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Muscles past the defender. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. She'll go to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Hey, the best thing that happens here, Chris, is he gets out of bounds, gives the offense a chance to regroup, huddle up, make sure they have the right call here for this critical fourth down.
See if he can make a play on this return. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Using his legs, it's Jackson. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking to scramble. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And here comes a deep shot. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. And the quarterback dropping back. Running back grabs it on a screen. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. The Bruins will have to kick this away. A serious workout for the punter. He's on for the 6th time. Get the ice bath ready. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. There's the handoff. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That gain sets up a third down play. Play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Porter. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move. And the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Buckeyes looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Working clock with the ground game. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. It's a second and goal play for the offense. They're going to run it here. And tackled there by the defense.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And now the try for the 2-point conversion. Quarterback drops back. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Over the middle. It's Shaw.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, 1st down at the 38. The Bruins will have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looking right, this one caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Drive stays alive with that 1st down completion.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Mitchell. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the 4th quarter.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Grinding away with the running game. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 1st down here for this offense. And now the running back's got it again. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab near the sticks. It's Porter. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. His arm might be sore after this performance. That's more than 450 passing yards now.
You think his arm's tired? Man, look at that defense.
Yeah, put them in the ice bath, get him some oxygen. It's been a tough day.
Man, they have been confused this entire day. Quarterback's just firing away, and this defense cannot slow him down. Right now, this quarterback is just dicing him up. Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And with the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.